What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday. You know what that means? It's smog day for the RX-7. So this is about 2 weeks after I finished everything, or finished putting in a lot of work on the car. Hopefully it passes. This is my second attempt on smog after the first one. For everyone who doesn't know, I failed the first smog, so I went through a whole bunch of stuff on the car. Now it's my second attempt a couple weeks later, and I did a whole tune-up. A lot of things got done, so I'm looking forward to this smog. I'm hoping that it passes. So I'm about to go warm this thing up, get the cat hot just in case, and then we're out of here. Everything is looking good. That's a really good idle right there. I think that's where it should be. Everything else is looking okay. Ooh! Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I got the FC and Omar. Where's Omar? Oh, there's Omar. Hey. Ignore this. It's upside down.
I was about to say, why are we upside down?
It's because the sensor's broken. It's supposed to automatically flip. But anyway, today we're working on the FC, and we're finally gonna start the coilover install. We already have everything set up on jack stands, ramp and the jack too, just for extra safety precautions. As you guys can see, there's the old suspension in there, looking gross.
Big ass spring.
Yep. And so we're gonna get to work, and you guys can watch us do this. All right, let's go over here and get the goods. Oh, yes, sir. Open that joint up.
Right here.
Okay, guys. As you can see, very clean. Okay, shout out BC Racing. Yes, sir. Alright, get this out of the way. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, yes, sir.
It might fuck them up.
New lug nuts.
New lug nuts.
We're good.
Because it is definitely like it's not gonna slip, I don't think.
Well,
how big is this? 17.
17
do we have a 16 just to see?
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to wait for the attention. We're done. We got to loosen it before. We have to loosen it before we jack the car up.
Oh, there's no way. Unless it's that fucking loose.
There we go. We're good. We're good.
What? No, that's awful, bro. That is terrible.
That is not good when I was driving. Oh wait, no, it's not even moving. I'm stripping it. It's just getting stripped.
We need more leverage.
Well, no fucking shit.
Yep. There you go. Alright guys, this should be pretty simple. There are a million coilover installs on YouTube. It's just these two bolts down here.
And 4 up here.
And then for the FC, it's gonna be 4 up here. We're gonna have to take off this strut bar, I think.
Yeah, that'll just come off with it.
And then drop the knuckle, pull it out. Let's get to work. And then you gotta pull it. Pull and twist and pull. There you go. Nice. See that? You got it.
Let's go.
All right, boys.
Bro, that shit was already kind of low.
It was. It's actually not that much bigger than the VC. So, old strut out. That's the VC coilover.
Old strut with the purple spring.
Yep. Definitely lowering springs.
Yeah.
It's actually not. Yeah, like it's actually not that much bigger than that. The ride height is actually not bad.
But maybe this is like a softer spring, you know?
Yeah.
And if this is a stiffer spring, then they'll end up being like this thing.
Okay. Well, first thing we gotta do is dial it in.
I don't know how we're gonna do that.
We'll figure it out. Guys, we're stupid. We were trying to put this in, and we were like, why are there no threads sticking out? It's because we were reusing the old nuts, and we just realized that it came with nuts. I remember seeing that on Randy's video one time, and that's how I remembered. They forgot to take this out. All right. That was a rookie mistake. Much better, huh? Talking about sacrificing my strut bar.
I don't know how tight. Are there torque specs? Do we even
Hey,
have
bro,
a torque wrench?
torque spec is in
I
my
do,
mind, bro.
I do have a torque wrench.
Torque specs are to my brain, bro.
Dude, don't break your car, man.
It's your fender's better before.
Huh?
Your fender's better.
Dude, you can't even see where it is.
Is it still on the stand?
It's still on the stand. Okay, we're off. That's not that bad.
Oh, for real?
You can't even see the difference, bro, because it's all black.
It's okay.
Wait.
Wait, that looks higher than it was, right?
Yeah, okay. Maybe we should have. Wait, what the fuck?
Let's go. It's more tucked on this side.
No way.
It's more tucked on this side.
Then maybe it's because you're riding hella hard. So the spring isn't being squishy. I don't know. Is that how it works? You just adjust it like that?
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, welcome back to the video. It is currently the next day after you guys saw me and Omar working on the FC coilovers. So, to summarize, we managed to get one in. We completed this one. And basically we spent a lot of time last night off camera adjusting ride height to figure out where we wanted to sit. And this for right now is definitely okay for us while we're still testing things out. But today I'm going to see if I can complete the other side in the front and our rear coilovers. So I think I'm out cleaning off the brakes too, clean off the brakes and try to get them as clean as I can. Maybe clean the wheels a little bit too. But basically what we're gonna try to do is complete these coilovers. Old strut. Yeah, pretty monstrous. So here are the new coils. 3 more to go. This time it should be pretty easy because we finally figured out what we're doing and how to do them pretty easily. So let's get to work. Honestly, shout out to Raven Nitro gloves. These are fire. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is let's clean these off. Look at all how gross and all the rust that's on here. You can just see it right there. We're gonna be using Super Clean multi-purpose cleaner and this stainless steel brush. This is really good for anything that's rust. It'll get it right off. So let's work. Alright guys, again it's just gonna be this bolt up here and this bolt down here. You're gonna hold the nut on one side and then get the bolt out on the other using a wrench on one side and a ratchet on the other. I forgot, guys. Make sure you take out this brake line or else this is not coming out. Alright guys, now we have an empty wheel well. New coilover can go in, and then we just gotta put everything back the same way we took it out. Alright, so strut is out. Let's go compare it to my BC. So the difference, like we said last night, isn't actually that big between them, height-wise or like length-wise of the entire assembly. But this was already low when it was in the car. So if we're gonna throw this in and it's lower than that, the car's about to be slammed. So we actually did run this height initially on this side, but it was way too slammed and the knuckle of the car couldn't reach it. So me and Omar ended up raising it just a tiny bit. I don't know how many centimeters or millimeters this gap is. I'll measure it later. But we did raise it from that height. It was originally at that height. That height didn't work, so we raised it a little bit. But this height that we're running right here is still lower than this strut. And this strut was already pretty damn low when it was in the car. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing in. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to dial this height in to where I want it to be and then throw it in. So if anyone doesn't know, there's actually two ways to adjust the height on this. You can either, if it's out of the car like this, you can loosen this right here using the tool. You loosen this and then you could spin the bottom of this and drop it outwards like that. Or if it's in the car, you can use this one up here and adjust the height. Since it's out of the car, I'm just gonna loosen this one and then I'm gonna, well, it would be raising the car, but I'll be dropping this part down just by spinning it. Alright, bolted back in the top, tighten it down, then we're gonna work on adjusting this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna clean this off, but I want you guys to pay attention to how this looks. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the power of super clean and this stainless steel brush. Watch the transformation. Boom, guys. I think that's a pretty good improvement. And this was just something really light. I just went through with this and then I scrubbed it off and it did a pretty good job. These hubs are gonna get, and this rotor and all this is gonna get replaced at some point, so it doesn't really matter too much, but I just wanted to clean it off a little bit. So pretty good job. Boom. Alright guys, I took a quick detour over to O'Reilly's. Had to cut myself some new lug nuts. These are just temporary. I'm not gonna be running these forever. They're just some locking lug nuts. I mean, they're better than the ones that I have on the car right now, but I am planning on getting some high quality lug nuts at some point, so I'm just gonna roll with these for now. Alright, let's go see where this wheel is sitting. Alright guys, so with the car raised, we're sitting at like a 3-finger gap from the fender to the tire. This is without, you know, again, the car being raised, not all the way down. So I think this side's a little bit lower than the other side, because I think the other side, it started out with a 4-finger gap when I put the wheel on. But we'll just have to see. I don't know. Play around with it. Okay. This is the next day because me and Omar ran into some trouble again. So basically we spent the entire day yesterday just trying to get the rear lug nuts off because they're so messed up. Like, if I can find it. So long story short, we sacrificed a lot of sockets just to get these guys off because these lug nuts are so stupidly shaped that every time we would put the socket on, basically the lug nut would get stuck in the socket, and then a whole bunch of stuff would get messed up, and then we couldn't get the lug nut out. And then this specific lug nut right here, we got stripped so bad from us doing that we ended up not being able to get it out. But I just kept stripping it until I was able to hammer a 16 mil in there and hammer it on so tight and then break it off. But this 16 mil socket is sacrificed and gone now, just like all the other 17 mils that we used. So now that that's done, I have something else to show you guys. Already unboxed them, but these are Garage Alpha RX-7 formats. So let me lay that out for you. And then here is the other side. Boom. Shout out Garage Alpha. Boom. And they gave me an FD sticker. That's dope. All right. So let's just test fit. Get this old thing out of here. Which side is the passenger side? This side is the passenger side. Ooh. Ooh. OEM Plus, baby. Now these are sick. Yeah. I do have to vacuum these carpets, but I'm just test fitting these Garage Alpha floor mats for now. I think this is right. Is this the driver's side? Huh. I think that's right. Oh wait, no, I think they're reversed. Hold on. Time to switch them. All right, switch them around. This is how it's supposed to be. So, boom. RX-7. Very OEM Plus looking. And it matches the black, so those are dope. All right, guys, now I'm gonna resume the BC installs and I'm gonna get to work on the rears. All right, next thing to do, unbolt them from up here. All right, guys, so once you take out those top two, you don't have to get this middle one, just these side two, and then you just kick the fuck out of it while it's sitting in the wheel well and it'll pop out. Right there. Okay, guys, so I think this is 2 days after the last clip. So basically I've just been riding around with these coilovers in, trying to get them all sorted out and make sure everything is put together correctly and making sure everything rides okay. And so far I've taken it on a couple test drives and it rides pretty good. I don't know how I feel about max stiffness yet, but I'll keep it for now. So I'll show you guys the ride height that I am working with right now. I'm probably going to adjust the height a lot over the course of me driving. I think I want to go lower than what I am right now, but I just got to figure everything out. I got to figure out my preload because I think my preload's messed up. So a lot of things to figure out within the next few days, but I'll show you guys what I have. Alright, so fitment, you know, there's a gap here. It's not terrible. I mean, if you stand back and look a little bit, it's not a terrible gap. That definitely can go lower. So I'll work on that. Right, same with the rears. The rears were pretty bad actually, but I lowered them. Still not as low as I want it to be. Yeah, I guess you can see 2-finger gap here. This is about a 1-finger gap. This is about a 2-finger gap. Same thing with the other side. It's about a 2-finger gap here. And then a 1-finger gap here. I think this is the lowest side. If you guys can see, this fitment on the left side of the car isn't actually bad at all. I like the way that sits. Could go lower still though, because you know how I like to be slammed. So that's what we got going on for now. Well, I hope you guys made it to the end of the video. If you did, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. A lot more work to be done to this car. We got a lot planned. Oh yeah. Why don't we look at these floor mats while we're out here? Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. I think that's my favorite addition so far. Like I was saying, a lot more work to be done to this car. At some point I want to get into performance mods. I think that'll be really, really fun. Like, we're talking about engine modifications. Small stuff first, of course. I'm still learning a lot about the rotary and how these platforms work. So, like I said, a lot more to be done with this car. And the boys, the rest of the guys, hopefully they're gonna be working on their cars soon. I know it's a lot of FC content because I'm the only one working on a car right now. Mitch is down in Santa Cruz with the V14, so he's not really working on that car. Omar could possibly have something coming up real soon. Fingers crossed. If it happens, then I'll make videos on that. And then Connor, don't really know what Connor's doing with his DA. I don't know, we'll see what happens with him. So, if you like FC content, let me know in the comments below. If you don't fuck with the FC content, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me if you like the vlogs, like the install videos, or do you guys want to see like cool cinematics and like movie type of videos? Because I think those are always fun to make too. But yeah, I think I've been talking for way too long now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.